All right, so get this. Today we are diving deep into a world. You wouldn't believe how fascinating it is. The world of romance novels.
Ooh.
Yeah, specifically, we're going to be looking at this book called Finding Hayes.
Okay.
It's the 5th in a series called Magnolia Falls.
A series, huh?
Yeah, but before you think, oh no, this isn't for me, I promise you this deep dive, it's not all about, swooning over love stories.
Great.
We are going to explore themes like small town life, second chances, power of friendship.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's like, think sociology class disguised as a beach read.
Ooh, I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And what's really cool is, even though it's part of a series, you can totally read this book as a standalone. So no need to catch up on the whole series.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a serious person myself.
Yeah, and okay, get this. The premise is totally hooking me.
Okay, tell me.
So it's about this woman. She needs to find a temporary husband and fast
Oh.
to inherit some property.
Oh.
And guess who she turns to? Her stoic, estranged childhood best friend,
Oh.
who also happens to be a firefighter.
Oh, come on.
I know, right?
That's like every trope.
You can practically hear the siren.
Exactly. You've hit on like a classic here, this marriage of convenience trope.
Yeah.
It's so big in romance novels because, we all kind of want that world where love just blossoms out of nowhere.
Totally.
It's like a fantasy fulfillment.
Yes. And speaking of escape, the setting for this book, Magnolia Falls, sounds amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Like the ultimate small town charm.
Oh, I love that.
Cozy streets, friendly faces.
Yeah.
Sense of community you just don't get these days.
And that's such a good point.
Yeah.
I think the appeal of these small town settings, especially in romance, it goes deeper than just, a cute background.
Right.
Like, think about it. The world is just so fast-paced and isolating now.
Ugh, tell me about it.
So a place like Magnolia Falls, it gives us that sense of belonging. That simplicity, those close relationships we are all craving.
Like a warm hug, but in book form.
Exactly.
Okay, but here's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
The main character, Hayes, the stoic firefighter, he's also described as a survivor
Interesting.
who has trouble trusting people.
Oh.
So that kind of hints at a deeper, more emotional backstory, right?
For sure. One of the things that makes a good romance novel is that blend of heartwarming stuff with real-life challenges we all face.
Right.
So a character like Hayes dealing with past hurts makes it, more relatable, more
Yeah.
human.
Absolutely. And the readers are already obsessed.
Really?
The book just came out, October 24th.
Wow, that's new.
Brand new. And the Amazon page is full of 5-star reviews.
That's a good sign.
People are calling it emotional, sizzling.
Ooh.
One person even said the chemistry between the main characters is off the charts.
Wow. Reader reviews are so powerful.
So powerful.
They build the anticipation, create
Yeah.
this community feeling among readers.
Totally.
And, they can really influence a book's success.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you're ready to dive into Finding Hayes yourself, you've got options.
Ugh, lame on me.
The ebook is a steal, like $4.99.
Wait.
You can also find a bundled deal for the whole series.
Oh, nice.
Or if you're an audiobook person, it's $21.83.
Okay.
Less if you have a membership.
Okay, cool.
No word on the narrator, though, so it'll be a surprise voice bringing it to life.
Oh, fun. And that actually makes me think of something.
Yeah.
Technology's totally changed how we read, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ebooks, audiobooks, they've made reading so much more accessible.
Totally.
Now you can listen while you commute, work out, even cooking.
It's amazing.
It's like having a personal storyteller in your pocket.
The best.
And it's amazing, right, how technology is not just made books more accessible.
Totally.
But it's given authors these whole new ways to connect with readers.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like Laura Pavlov, she wrote Finding Hayes.
Right.
She can use social media, online communities
Right.
to build these relationships with her audience.
Yeah, totally. And, I was checking out her author page on Amazon,
Uh-huh.
and looks like she's living her own happily ever after
Really?
in Las Vegas.
Wow, okay.
She writes romance, seems to live it too.
That's pretty cool.
I kind of wonder if her own life experiences kind of make it into her writing,
Yeah, totally.
I think so.
I mean, it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
That personal touch, it can really connect with readers.
Right.
Especially in romance, where
Yeah.
people are looking for that emotional connection.
Right,
A
exactly.
shared experience.
And, we talked about the reader reviews earlier,
Mhm.
but I think we got to dig a little deeper.
Okay.
Remember, one reviewer said the chemistry between Hayes and Savannah is off the charts.
Yeah.
Well, other people are saying things like angsty,
Ooh.
emotional, even phenomenal to describe their relationship.
Sounds like Pavlov's got a real knack for creating those characters.
Yeah.
And those relationships that just suck readers in.
Yeah, for sure. And there's a lot of talk about the ending, too.
Okay.
People are calling it, like, spectacular,
Wow.
beautiful, heartwarming.
Nice.
One reviewer said, "Magnolia Falls, you have my heart. This whole series was perfection. Finding Hayes, you're my favorite. Heartwarming and heartfelt." I know, right?
And a well-crafted ending can make or break a book.
Totally.
Especially in romance.
For sure.
Seems like Pavlov knows how to deliver that satisfying ending.
Oh.
Is he feeling good?
Yeah, emotionally fulfilled, like, And let's not forget the humor.
Oh, yeah.
Reviewers are saying how uplifting and hilarious this book is.
That's awesome.
It sounds like it's a really well-balanced story.
I love that.
Yeah.
Humor's so important in romance.
Oh, for sure.
Lightens the mood, enhances that chemistry.
Yeah.
Just makes it more fun to read.
Totally. So we've established Finding Hayes has a lot going for it.
Yeah.
Captivating premise, relatable characters, satisfying ending, even some humor sprinkled in.
Love it.
But what about those readers who haven't read the previous books?
Oh, good question.
Yeah, you think they'll feel lost?
Well, from what we've seen, it seems like Pavlov did a really good job making Finding Hayes stand on its own.
Okay.
So you can enjoy it, without feeling like you're missing something big.
Okay, that's good.
But of course, if you want to, dive deeper into the town and the characters,
right,
you can always check out the other books.
Yeah, it's like visiting a charming town for the first time.
Yeah.
You can appreciate its beauty without knowing all the history.
Yeah.
But the more time you spend there, the more you discover.
Exactly. Each book in the series, it's like a window into this town and all these interconnected lives.
Right.
So you can, immerse yourself at your own pace.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It really shows Pavlov's skill at creating a world that feels, familiar and inviting.
Yeah, for sure. So if you're looking for a heartwarming escape, a dose of small-town charm,
yeah,
a romance that's both steamy and emotionally, hits you in the feels,
ooh, I like that.
then Finding Hayes seems like the perfect book to, curl up with.
It really does. It's a story that, celebrates those second chances.
Yeah.
The power of friendship and, the transformative power of love.
It is. It's all about that transformation.
And hey, it might even inspire you
Yeah.
to seek out a little small-town charm in your own life.
We often think of these romance novels as pure escapism.
Right.
Like a way to just indulge in fantasy and, happy endings.
Yeah.
But with Finding Hayes, we've kind of seen there's more to it that meets the eye,
Yeah, romance is a genre, I think. It sometimes gets, unfairly labeled as fluffy, predictable.
Yeah.
But to write a really great romance novel, you need to get human emotions.
Right.
Motivations, desires.
It's deeper than it looks.
It is, yeah.
And authors like Laura Pavlov, they create these stories that are both entertaining,
right,
but also make you think.
Yeah.
It leaves an impact,
Totally.
And we can't forget the cultural impact these books have.
Oh, yeah.
They've given a voice to so many different perspectives, challenged norms,
Yeah.
celebrated all kinds of love stories.
Absolutely. Romance novels, they've been, vital in pushing boundaries, expanding how we understand relationships, identity,
Right.
Acceptance. It's a genre that just keeps changing, reflecting the world around us.
So what does all this mean for you, our listener?
Right.
Why should you care about these romance novels?
Good question.
Even if you don't think you're, a diehard fan.
It comes back to why we love stories.
Yeah.
At the core, we want connection. We want understanding. We want a glimpse into, what's possible, with human experience.
Human experience, yeah.
Romance novels, they focus on those relationships, the emotions.
Right.
So they give us that window
Yeah.
into these, universal themes.
It's about seeing ourselves in the pages, right? Our struggles, triumphs, but in these fictional characters.
Totally.
Or maybe it's about just escaping into a world where love really does conquer all.
Yeah.
Even if it's just for a little bit.
Exactly. That's the power of storytelling, right?
Yeah.
It transports us, makes us feel.
Feel things, yeah.
It broadens our perspectives.
And these romance novels, they really highlight how complex the human heart is. And they remind us that we're not alone in looking for love and connection and happiness.
Exactly.
So As we wrap up our deep dive
Okay.
into finding Hayes and this whole world of romance,
Mm-hmm.
I want to leave you with this thought,
Okay.
given how popular these stories are. Is there, like, a love story or a type of character you're still looking for?
Oh, interesting.
What kind of romance would really speak to you,
Yeah.
to your experiences, your hopes, your dreams?
Maybe it's out there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's waiting to be written.
Right.
Maybe it's a character just waiting to be,
And to be born.
brought to life.
Yeah.
But whatever it is,
Yeah.
I encourage you, like,
Mm.
keep searching.
Yeah.
Keep exploring.
Keep believing in the power of these love stories.
Yes.
To move us,
Uh-huh.
to inspire us,
Yeah.
and to connect us all.
It's all about connection.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah, this is fun.
Until next time, happy reading.